So my Thermaltake F31 tempered glass edition uh, suppressor case came in today, and I really like this case. It's got a lot of features that I want that my other case that I have doesn't have. Uh, what I wanted was I needed there to be at least one 5 1/4 inch drive bay for my touchscreen fan controller. I wanted the vertical video card mount because I had a micro ATX cube form factor once, and the video card went vertically in the glass on that one because the main board mounted horizontally, and I really like that. And I missed that, so I want that again. And then it's got um, tons of room for mounting fans and radiators. You can put either three 120s or three 140s or two 220s on the top, or you can put a 240 or a 280, maybe even a 360 rad up there. But you can also do the same with the front, except for you can only put one 220 in the front. But you can do three 120s, three 140s, 240 rad, 280 rad, probably 360 rad if you get rid of the module drive bays. But I want those, so I'm keeping them in there. And then also you can put fans on the bottom too if you remove that hard drive cage. It's got 1.5 inches of cable management behind that where the main board mounts. I could have went with the, what is it called? The View F31 version of this, which has glass on two sides and an acrylic front panel. Well, the acrylic front panel gets rid of the 5 1/4 inch drive bay, so you actually kind of get less features with that one. But it was imperative that I got that drive bay because, well, for one, I want to put a CD-ROM back in my computer, even though it's not really a thing anymore, and mostly because I have a touchscreen fan controller, and I want to put that in there too. Also, since I can put a 120 or a 140 fan in every single place you can put a fan on this case, I know for a fact that the fans that I have in my other case are completely compatible with this case. So I don't got to worry about parts not fitting. And there is tons of room in here. It's really high quality. I mean, you can hear it. It's thick metal. The whole thing is just solid metal. And it's got the magnetic strip. There's 3 panels you can pop out there for ventilation. There's 3 of them that pop out. And then the front is actually thicker and heavier. This door, that door is heavier and thicker than I thought it was. And it feels really heavy, high quality. It's got this padding you can push into it. It feels really nice. This computer smells like a new purse. But anyways, it's got the 2 drive bays in the front. I'm gonna put my touchscreen fan controller here. It's got a cover here. I can pop that off and put some fans in there. The front I/O is pretty standard. What else? Here's my old case. It's a CM Storm Striker, and I'm going to be putting my parts from this case into my new case for, you know, all the reasons I mentioned, the features I like, and it's a little smaller form factor. This is a full tower. This is supposedly a mid tower, but if you look, they're almost the same size. It's practically a full tower. Also, this one is a lot wider than this one. This one's like 8.5 inches or 8 inches wide, and this one's like 9.5 inches wide. So that's kind of cool. But that's probably, you know, so you can get that 1.5 inches of cable management behind this panel. But so I'm going to stick all these parts in my new case, and it's just going to look a lot nicer. It's going to be a little more compact, so things aren't, you know, I don't like this white spacing in here. I don't like that. And this is just because I had nowhere to put this fan, and I didn't want to like put it in a drawer and forget about it, so I just stuck it in there. It's not even hooked up. That white fan came with the case. But one of the problems I had with this case was if I wanted to use that 220 fan, that 220 millimeter fan that comes with this case, that's right there. I put my 240 rad in there, and I can't use that big giant fan anymore because I put my radiator there. So if I really wanted to, I could put that 220 fan in the front or up on the top. And I also wanted to do mount my radiator to the front of my case instead of the top. And this case allows me to do that. So this case has a little bit more features that I want that one doesn't have. So I'm gonna build into this case, and then I'll get back to you and I'll show you what the finished build looks like. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see, but I just installed my riser. See if I can get it to focus. I just installed my riser, and I haven't even plugged it into the PCI slot yet, which is right, it's that one right there. I haven't even taken the cover off of it yet, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like before I install it, before I install my video card. It has, let's see here if I can get over here. It's hard to see, but it's got 1, 2, 3 screws, and then there was one of these gizmos sits on top of the comms, just like that, and then there's the 2 covers. But I'm about to install it. I didn't use the Thermaltake riser because there was a lot of bad reviews and bad comments for it, and people were saying, you know, they bought like 10 of them and they didn't work, and da 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 da. It wasn't working when they plugged it in. So I ended up getting this. It's the EZDIY PCI Express riser. It's 200 millimeters long, I think. It's pretty long. I got interrupted. Alright, as I was saying, here's the riser cable. It's pretty stiff at first, but very flexible. I just plugged it into my PCI port right there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's a screw on each side, one on the left, one on the right, and that's how you mount it to the bracket. And then the actual cable goes through like a hole. There's a hole back there for where the cable goes through. And then next time you see this, I'm going to have a video card in it, and I'll get back to you. I couldn't wait. Look at that beast. Damn! Oh, if only you could see it in person. That looks amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, I couldn't wait. I was gonna wait to, you know, plug my system in to show you guys, but wow, it just looks so great. And it's gonna look even better when it's on. I haven't even plugged it in yet. Alright, I'll be right back. So here it is, guys. Worked on the first post attempt. That's fucking sweet. Look at that video card. Just chilling on the riser. See how that looks under there? Focus, you damn thing. See how that looks under there? And then, I don't have a flashlight, but there's the riser cable. Pretty stiff. That is an EZDIY PCIe riser cable, if you want one, and you don't want to go with Thermaltake. So there's that. Also, got my fan controller installed. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Other than that, that's about it. That's what it looks like. That's how it rolls. There was one issue I found though. If you look, see how it's kind of rose? It's kind of rolls up there. those are the screws. It's kind of hard to see, but the screws in there are the ones for my radiator. And they make it kind of stick up a little bit, but whatever. That's fine. Also, these little covers here, I know they're really hard to see. These covers here do pop off if you need to get a screw in there, because I don't really care for these covers. I actually had to take this off to get my my fan controller mounted properly. Now that I'm looking at this, I should have, I got a 140 Aero Cool Dead Silent down here in the corner. I should have put it where I put this Thermaltake blue ring fan. And it would have been right up against the power supply, and it would have illuminated in a better, it just would have blended better, you know, having a red fan down here with the red up here. Oh, this is LED. Let me, where's the remote? I got a remote around here. Ah, here we go. I can make this all blue if I want. Focus, you damn thing. Let's see here. Black light. Ooh. Green light. Well, that's pretty badass. White light. Even the white light looks pretty sweet. Sorry, my hand's all shaky. Yeah, that's the white light. The white with the blue. Mint. These fans spin periodically. I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but they do. Maybe they'll spin here in the next couple seconds. Well, they do. Anyways, yeah. If you plan on getting this, it's the Thermaltake Suppressor F31 Tempered Glass Edition. Here, let me do a take of with the glass on real quick. Here, I'll show you that. Well, there it is. It's kind of hard to see with the glass. Kind of hard to see the glass. I'll turn the light on in a second. I just want to show you these colors. And I got it dimmed down a little bit. But wow. Just amazing. Just amazing. I love it. Here's the light on. I don't know if you can see the tint on the glass, but that's what this case looks like. Pretty sweet. So later on, I went and got some stickers from redbubble.com, and I waited for them to come in the mail. It took a couple of weeks, and they finally came, and I stuck them on my computer, and I kind of went with a Resident Evil theme. This Resident Evil 1 zombie looks so sweet. Look at that thing. Now these stickers came with like a white border around them because they came from redbubble.com, and I had to cut those out with an X-Acto knife before I stuck them on. But this is the final arrangement for my fans. I rearranged them since I took my last cuts on this. So yeah, this is my final arrangement for my fans. The three in the back are my exhaust. That one on the bottom, unfortunately, right now it's an intake. No, it's an exhaust. And I need to make it an intake, but those two are intakes. That's an intake. That one should be an intake. And then those are exhaust. Also, I did this too with the door. I stuck a little Resident Evil 2 sticker on there on my fan controller. And that's kind of cool, so when you open it up, you see that there. Holding on to my fan controller, it's pretty awesome. And then there's another sticker down here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's another sticker down there. And then on the other side, I don't know how well you can see that. I can't really see from this angle, but I put these on here. Living Dead Control Z stickers. They're pretty big. 10 by 14 inches or something like that. Pretty sweet. Yeah. That's really all I wanted to show you. Oh, the black light looks great. Black light. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching.